Hello, and welcome to the latest and greatest episode of Pokemon Yellow, the Little Cup Run.
In fairness, we got a few advantages. That we suck at this, and every time we're getting slightly better. And that I've yet to see someone else think of or try recording something like the Little Cup Run. Which is something we just kind of made up because we were bored.
Yeah, exactly. So, unfortunately, you saw those, well, actually, at least you heard those issues with the audio in the past couple episodes here. We were trying out something else when it comes to recording the videos and how they're exported after the video records. Normally we had to run it through a converter to an appropriate file. We found out that the game capture card actually has an option to output it as that file.
And
but
for whatever reason, it glitched or whatever.
Yeah, it corrupted a lot of the audio, so we apologize for that.
And like we're not doing that today. We're just going to do it the other way because like it could work and it could have been a one-time glitch because there's something wrong with connection or something like that. But we just don't want to deal with it. Let's be honest.
Yeah, we'd rather just like spend a day to work out the kinks and find out.
Yeah. So maybe on one of our random videos that we do just for fun, we'll try those settings again. But until then, you know, we're just going to run through a converter.
Yeah. Actually, shameless plug. If you'd like, I'm going to leave a link to my channel here. We just got a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh cards today. We got a booster box. If you could grab the booster box, we can describe it.
Well, it's a Code of Duelist 24-pack booster box.
And so what we decided to do is we're in a way splitting the box half and half.
We have very different interests in what cards we like. When it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh, I just want either cute cards or all that. So I'm a fan of the Ghost Tricks. He's a collector. Neither of us are really playing the card game competitively. So it's not like we're both kind of a card we really, really want and need for our decks.
Exactly. Like if a card has nostalgic value to me, or I really like the art, that's like the biggest thing. But I also want to get like the set. So like the main ones I'm working on is Blue Eyes and Dark Magician, with a preference to Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
So if there's a pack that I can get, it's like, oh yeah, there's a lot of Blue Eyes stuff in here. It's like, oh, I want that.
Yeah, and personally, I have no attachment to Blue Eyes, and like I said, I'm all for the cute stuff. So in cases where there's no doubles, we have certain rules we break out, and there's certain stuff he's prioritized for. Like if there's a Blue Eyes card, even if that card's a $50 card, he gets it because he's the Blue Eyes man. Also, I don't care about Blue Eyes.
Because I'll be that one guy who says, oh, I got this this ghost rare Trickstar. Yeah, you can have it.
And Trickstars are one of the ones in this set that I like because they're cute. They're little fairies.
And it was $25 off at the time, so why not?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that link there, that'll just bring to my channel. We're going to have a video there showing our card opening, or pack openings there.
Yep.
So if you're interested in watching that, feel free. It'll actually give me some relatively new content for my channel, because the only videos I have there is music stuff and some loot openings from Animathon, and that's it.
Also, it's going to give him some more practice towards editing live video for footage.
Yeah, that's going to be the fun part.
Which I think we're just going to be having camera on the packs, because that's what everyone really wants to see.
Yeah, I do face cam for my loot videos, but honestly, for the packs, you're looking at the cards. That's all we care about, so.
Yeah. Also, I'm shy. Despite the things you've heard me say, I'm a shy guy.
To each their own. I mean, hell.
God, why the hell haven't I done that cosplay?
Look at a lot of YouTubers. They start out kind of like the way we are, with like no face cam or anything, because it's a comfort thing.
Now I'm thinking of Cry from. Do you remember Cry?
I had to watch a lot more.
He was one of PewDiePie's friends. I'm not sure if he still is.
I think so, yeah.
I haven't watched PewDiePie or any of them in years, but he never showed his face. He went onto a live screen, and he actually had a mask of his avatar's face.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
No, in the case of mine, I think it has to do with editing and all that. Is I actually hate myself in pictures for whatever reason.
Yep. Unless I take it myself, and even then, it's gotta be perfect.
And if I have to edit something that has my image in it, like, I don't actually like my voice, you know, when I hear it in recordings. And that's actually something I had to get over to do editing for these. was how much I hated my voice.
Yeah, this is kind of something I had to end up dealing with because we're not able to outsource this to someone else to edit, which would actually be kind of cool because they could do a lot better job than us. But whatever.
I actually kind of like doing it ourselves though, because it's kind of fun. We get to learn new skills.
Yeah, that's true.
And you know me, I like learning new skills. I have tried how many different things just for the sake of trying them.
Yeah. I'd like to be able to do it. Hey, if someone can make a cool intro, that'd be sweet.
Actually, I think we still are talking with one of our friends about doing some channel art.
Yeah. Who knows? Like something that'll actually.
We might
look
have to.
good.
So we might have to tie down a small boy to a chair and make him draw. And by all that, I mean Josh.
Yeah. We'll have a cattle prod up against his neck though, so it'll be good.
That's cruel.
Find two of them.
Okay.
One is.
Can we also waterboard him?
Yes.
Woot!
So one will be scalding hot, the other will be like frozen beyond belief.
Do you know how cattle prods work?
Yes.
Just making sure that you don't think they're like a hot rod versus a cold rod and shit.
No, cattle prod is pretty much like you superheat some metal to leave a brand mark. To like.
No. You were thinking of branding.
Oh yeah, that's what I
A
was
cattle
thinking.
prod is basically a taser.
Yeah, I was mixing stuff up. God damn it.
Okay.
It'll be a burning hot taser and a freezing cold taser.
That would be way more work than it's worth.
How about you get some needles? Put it. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, we're on Cinnabar now. Yay!
This was actually one of my favorite places.
I like the color.
I think the color had something to do with it. Also, isn't this the fossil area in this town?
Yes, it is. So.
And I like the fossils. Because as a kid, I was really into fossils.
I think the fossil Pokemon are some of the coolest. I really hope that in Gen 8 we get new fossils, because I was kind of bummed that Gen 7 didn't have any.
I was the kid who liked going to museums and all that, seeing bones and shit.
Yeah.
Even without, it being put together as a dinosaur as a kid. All the kids only wanted to see the bones and stuff if they were put together in the shape of a giant dinosaur. Where I was like, oh my god, this is so cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, that's what it is. I thought that was the mansion for a second. No, fossils are cool. Like I love going to the museum in one of the cities south of us, and just looking at the dinosaur bones. Please, Game Freak, give me a ground-fighting saber-toothed tiger. I beg of you. It's that, and it was a steel poison sea scorpion. Do it, please.
In a sense, didn't they give you Gliscopod? Which, while it's not a fossil Pokemon, Wimpod is obviously based off of a trilobite fossil, much like Kabuto.
Just look at the screen for a second when I walk.
Yeah. Okay.
That's actually bugging me
right
so
now,
much.
only one of us can hear the game because we don't have a working audio splitter for us to both have a thing of headphones on.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't include. So I'm gonna pass Potato outside of the battle the things because I don't think he remembers what this place sounds like, and this place kind of sounds weird.
Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been here. We're level 34, okay. This will actually be a really good spot to grind to get our levels up. I forgot what you are. Oh yeah, you're a tentacle. It's been a while since we played. That's nostalgic.
The rest of you can obviously hear this. But I just remember as a kid thinking that the sounds for this place were both cool and weird.
Like, it does not match what I would think of a burnt down mansion.
Well, I would think would actually suit it. I think it would actually be a great thing for the power plant.
Yeah. Which, I don't even remember what they used for the power plant.
Neither do I.
Okay. See if we can get some decent levels in here. Honestly, I think that before we take on Blaine, we're going to do like a full grind session here.
Do we want to record or not?
At this point, it might be a bit too much. Of course, I get the strong Raticate when I'm trying to train up my weak
Okay, I
Pokemon.
think what we're going to do is, for the grind thing, we may show a little bit of it, but then we'll cut. It might be a little blip.
Hell, I almost tempted to just get the grinding done and come back and say, hey, guess what? We did shit.
Yeah. Actually, yeah. Hey, I'm lazy, and that means less editing.
And also it means that we don't have to try to guess how long the video would be.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, why am I using Earthquake again? Oh yeah, because it doesn't miss like Rock Throw.
Yep.
Mid hat's gonna be clutch in this gym though.
All of a sudden starts missing earthquakes.
I swear to God. Honestly, I haven't been here in so long, like I forgot half the things to do in here, so this will be a fun little adventure. I think, at the very least, if everyone could be level 50 by the time we're ready for Elite 4, like, at a bare minimum, like, Snorlax is gonna, like, carry us through everything.
You know, as a kid, seeing the sprite, I always thought that Rattata was cute.
Yeah, I really like this Rattata sprite here.
He kind of just looks like he's going, hey! Hey, friend!
Then he gets burnt.
Then you get Eradicate, and it looks like...
I love that. Do you want to press a switch? Yes. Who wouldn't?
It's kind of like the difference between having, you know... You ever see just like a small mouse in your house, and while you have to take care of it, it's like, oh, it's, you know, actually kind of cute. But then you see like a big fucking half ripped apart face one that's obviously lived through some shit.
Yeah.
It's been through the vacuum wars of 06.
Yeah, that rat has seen some shit.
And that thing is just like, you've lived a long time, that's cool, but you've gotta die for sure.
Yeah.
That other one, you know, that was cute. I was debating catching it and throwing it to my neighbor's house instead.
Go Eradicate!
I gotta say though, Hyperfang is just fucking trolly.
Hyperfang is actually a pretty damn good move. It gets it so early too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But isn't it such a troll thing? Because everyone always underestimates it, and then you go Hyperfang, it's like, fuck.
Remember, I used to never use Super Fang, and then I found out how good it actually is.
Is Hyper or Super the better version? I thought it was Hyper.
Well, Super Fang reduces your opponent's HP by half. So if they're at full health, they're immediately at 50% of their HP. Whereas Hyper Fang is like I think it's 80 power, 90 accuracy with a chance to flinch.
Okay.
So it's still a solid move.
So they're both pretty good, actually.
Super is generally better if you're on a bulky Pokemon, like if your attack is pretty low. Whereas you would use Hyper if you have high attack.
Yeah. I don't know. I think if I were to play through this game again, I'd want to use some of the Pokemon I never use, you know? Sorry, Pikachu, you'd be benched. Or Morty. Not Morty, actually. It's... what is it? What's the name of our Pikachu again? Or your Pikachu?
Monty.
Monty! Bloody hell, I couldn't remember that for some reason. But, no, I'd have to bench the Pikachu because I've used Pikachu way too much in playthroughs. I think most of my playthroughs I've had Pikachu.
The only time I didn't use Pikachu was my original run of Sun and Moon and Black and White because you actually can't get any Pokemon outside of Gen 5 until after you beat the Elite 4.
Oh, yeah.
So...
No, like mine, every time I can have a Pikachu, it's on my team.
I really hope they pull another Gen 5 though, where it's like, hey, here's 200 new Pokemon in this region. Use them. Because...
In fairness, though, I think with how many Pokemon they have, it just puts pressure on them, though, to, you know, make so many new ones.
Well, you can really see the inspiration that Gen 5 got from Gen 1 when it comes to their designs. Like, they had so many Pokemon lines that you look at, it's like, that's literally what they did in Gen 1. Like, the Conkeldurr line is similar to the Machamp line.
Which one's Conkeldurr again?
The big rock, the big fighting thing that has the two stone pillars that swings around.
Oh, that thing!
Yeah.
And I think that's Shaniqua because I was watching a video where someone had that name Shaniqua.
I know a lot of people named theirs Sharkeisha.
Oh, that too. I don't know why they named it that. Either of those.
The original Sharkeisha video is pretty funny though.
I don't think I've seen that.
YouTube it. It's there.
Okay. No, but even Eradicate doesn't look that bad in the sprite art.
It definitely doesn't though.
I've never seen the art in like the, you know, anime, and it's like...
I really like its Sun and Moon art there, or at least the 3D model, because it acts like a rat. Like when I see it, it's like, yeah, that's Mouse.
Like, doesn't this thing just look cute though? Doesn't it look like it's just like, hey,
So happy.
and you're murdering it?
See, here's the big Super Fang. That's the case where Super Fang is much better, because Hyper Fang would have done jack shit.
Yeah. So, do you think youngster Joey's Rattata can do an ultimate Fang?
I swear, if they make Ratatium Z,
Super hyper ultra Fang.
oh yeah, the random ass burglars that are running around with Charmanders.
If it's a burnt down mansion that's been abandoned, aren't they looters?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, that was great. Sorry, everyone's ears.
Yeah, fuck you, because that's gonna hurt my ears later. I can't even get revenge by shouting in your ear, because it'll just hurt me.
Yeah.
Charmander's also just adorable, it's right.
That's what happens when you get no sleep.
Like,
Great.
got me on points for the art that they use for a lot of the opponent Pokemon.
Yeah. Something that kind of bugs me, but I think is kind of interesting, is look at Charmeleon's tail there. You can physically see the end of the tail.
Yep.
Now, if you look up the artwork for Charmeleon in that... Oh, actually, I have the book just on the side here. If you take a look at the art for Charmeleon, it matches perfectly.
Wow, he really could have just waited till the break.
Nope.
But he's like, nope. And he's probably going to ask me to put this up on the screen too now.
If you want to, actually, go for it. I'm actually turning the page right now. This is so old. Look at the art for Charmeleon. Its tail is the exact same. You can physically see the tip.
I kind of wonder if maybe I should have told you I have this book at home too.
Yeah. I also got this really old OG one that's like half the Pokedex before you even made it.
Is it the red one?
Oh no, it's some other weird thing. I don't even know what it is. I just found it. Actually, I have my Skyrim special pre-order.
You are not pulling that out now.
It's the art book. It's so
At
sweet.
least the Pokemon one had relevance.
See, the Skyrim one, I got that in the 2011, like the original release. I got the $200 special edition thing. It has the Alduin statue. It's got a bunch of other cool things. But it also has, it came with an art book.
You know what?
It's got all the concept art.
We're gonna play D&D, and you guys are gonna be fighting a dragon. I'm just gonna push you out of the way, grab your Alduin statue, and slap that on the board. Just be like, this is what you're fighting. You're not fighting this little tiny dragon Mal, you're fighting this bullshit. And yes, it's all to scale.
I'm a level 5 bard. I smashed my guitar on the back of its head.
Do you remember how I convinced everyone and we fucked up your first campaign?
Yeah, but now that I know how to avoid situations like that, I can just screw you guys over. I can be like, oh, so this is how you guys want to play. Well, guess what? A horde of cannibalistic orcs comes charging through, hungry for flesh, and then they see you guys, and with their delusionary appetite vision, they mistake you for orcs and devour you.
Okay, so what happened with that campaign? I'm not sure if we ever talked about it on the channel.
Nope.
Even then, you know, we've only got like 1 or 2 views, so odds are you're not the same person who watched it. Jeremy, number 47, I think we're at, or 55. We're at some number of Jeremys, but Potato's first campaign, you know, we're a group of adventurers at level 1, and we're on our way to a village, and we see dragons and fire, and everyone else in the group was ready to run, and I'm like, nope, nope, nope. I didn't know the level of dragon, didn't know what dragon it was. I just, years of video games and medieval shit, medieval fantasy shit taught me one thing. If you are weak as all hell, if a stiff breeze could knock you over, you do not fight a dragon. So I was like, stop guys, it's like, what is it? It's like, that's a dragon. Yeah? We're a group of level 1s. Yeah? That will wreck our fucking shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, what should we do? Well, I say we hide by this tree here, out of sight of the village, and once the dragon flies away, we pretend we are rescuing aiders who heard a disaster and came running because we saw smoke on the horizon.
Yes, now I know how to prevent a situation like that, at least.
Hey, I want to help people, but there's helping people and then there's swimming through lava to save a bird that's trapped on a cliffside near the lava. That thing can fly away on its own.
I missed an earthquake.
Things to come. He's practicing.
Yeah, I'm getting ready for the disappointment that's going to happen with the Elite Four because, like I said a while back, I've never actually beat the Elite Four in Pokemon Yellow.
Is there any way to rename your Pokemon in this game?
I actually maybe. I don't know.
Because if so, I'd like to rename Midhat for you.
Disappointment.
No, your son. Because he's a disappointment.
Oh no! If Midhat were my son, that'd be. I'd have to do some not so good things.
Just remember what comedy it was from, but it's like the guy goes to him, it's like, you remind me of my son. Really? Yeah, he was a disappointment too. It was just like, wow.
Sounds like Midhat and his earthquakes and rock throws. Anyways, we're gonna end it here. So we got a lot of exploring to do in this mansion here. It's gonna take us a while. Anyways, thank you all for watching. Feel free to leave a like, comment, and a subscribe. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.